Mabuhay, my friends, my fascinating Renaissance friends. Mabuhay from the Philippines. Mabuhay from your fellow sojourner in the autumn of life, Miss Malu. Okay, just think about this, my friends. How many moments have we wasted just trying to make everything perfect? A perfect party, a perfect, outfit, a perfect date. Everything's got to be perfect. Not one's hair strand out of place. A perfect coiffure and things like that. How many wonderful moments have we wasted? Okay, I am sorry to tell you. Okay, I'm not happy. I was guilty of that. People say I'm OC, obsessive compulsive. Before I shoot an email to a client, I read it. I reviewed it more than once because I was thinking, what will be my image if I make the typo error here or a grammatical error there, and I could not. I finished my executive, summary report. I didn't wanna email it because I was thinking, have I done enough? Can I make it a little professional sounding and things like that until I missed deadlines. Okay, not very good, man. Not very good. So, continuing. Okay, from last episode's 7 lessons that Gretchen Rubin proposed in his book, The Happiness Project. Okay, in answer to the 2 questions that prompted her to research on happiness to begin with. And these 2 questions, I shared with you, am I as happy as I could? And what if I make happiness my goal and not just an accident? And I shared with you the first 3. Okay, let me quickly tell you that. Small changes create big shifts. Then outer order creates inner calm. And then it says here, act the way you want to feel. And of course, the 4th one, identify what actually makes you happy, not what the world tells you should make you happy. Okay, we're down to 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so number 5. Let go of perfectionism. Exactly how I started. Let go, man. Let go. So, so Ruben said that, we have a tendency to overanalyze, overplan. Let me add one thing. I overthink. People say I'm an overthinker. Okay. It's got to be right the first time. Okay. But the more she tried to cling to perfection, it held her back from simply being happy and contented. Okay? I learned my lesson the hard way, my friends. I did. So I was so high-strung, I was so stressed because I was so worried that I'm gonna make one tiny, teeny, weeny bit of mistake that clients don't even see. And when I pointed out, they would look at me in disbelief. I said, that really, we don't care. We like the way you do things, etc., etc. Okay, thank God. Okay, done is better than perfect. I tell better I meet the deadline, rather than be perfect and miss the deadline, because that will not make any sense. Okay? All right, so number 6, the 6th one. Okay, don't expect praise for doing the right thing. Definitely that's a killer, because we do beautiful things, we have done things perfectly, we have done the right things, and then we expect people to notice, and not only that people will appreciate and praise. We don't get it. It is as if everything has gone to waste. We do the right things because it makes us happy. Whether people notice and whether they praise us, we should exist independently from people's validation. That's the worst thing to change. Validation from the outside world is a recipe for unhappiness. Okay? That's how I see it and I've experienced it, guys. Okay, it's very humbling. It says, okay, and she mentioned that she used to expect appreciation for all of these things, and when she didn't get it, it really frustrated her. It removed all the joy and the happiness about the other good things that she has. Okay, let go, man, let go. Yeah, I've learned to do that. I've learned to do that. Believe me. And the last one, people say it's the easiest to say, but it's the hardest to do. Okay, I'll tell you why. It says, be yourself. Open, close parenthesis, she says, and accept the weird, okay, uncool parts also. Okay, why? This is what I call the social media phenomenon. We curate parts of our life, and that's what we show to the public. So every time they will see our post, it's always happy, always wearing the latest, etc., etc. You know, it is as if we are perfect robots. Okay, that we never make mistakes. That we are simply just walking models of perfection. You know, okay, there's nothing weird in us. But of course, that's weird because we are made of, wonderful parts, and we are also made of uncool parts. Okay? But then we keep that. Why? Because we think that people will not like us. Because these are the things that that mar a seemingly perfect image. Okay? So Ruben talks about how she used to try to enjoy things she thought she should like. Like, high quality women watch intellectual films. Okay, classy ladies only listen to classical music, when in fact she hates it. Well, I love classical music. I was raised up in classical music, but it doesn't mean that I will look down on women, on people who like metal rock. I will not listen to it because my ears couldn't take it. But if people are happy banging their heads, fine, okay, etc., etc., okay? Until she accepted, sabi nga si Ruben, that she prefers reading children's books rather than those philosophy books, those other books. All right. So she was thinking maybe people will consider her, simple-minded, not intellectual enough. Heck, that resonated with me. I thought I was weird. You know why? Because I don't like to go to bars. I really don't enjoy loud music. I prefer quiet candlelight dinner conversations with soft music, and I love going to philharmonic orchestras, rather than to a Taylor Swift concert. Heck, that is what makes me happy. But if my friends, don't like that, by all means, they're happy doing their stuff. I'm happy doing my stuff. And people used to tell me when I was much younger, now, of course, they don't tell me because, I've earned my stripes. But when I was much younger, they say, I'm weird. Why don't I like, what do you call this, disco music? I prefer classical music. Why don't I go into this, at that time, during my time, discotheques? I don't know what you call it, dance floors or whatever. I prefer ballroom dancing than hip hop. Okay, so I'm an old soul. Yeah, right. So who cares, right? My husband and I love the same thing. So there you have it, my friends. 7 lessons from the book of Gretchen Rubin, Rubin's The Happiness Project. And what's beautiful about this is you don't need a lot of money. You don't even have to change where you live. You don't even have to buy a lot of stuff. That's what's beautiful. Okay? So again, please engage with me. You tell me What out of the 7, what do you resonate with? Or maybe you can add your 8th, 4th, 10th lesson, and then you share it with me. We will share it to our friends. Okay, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you. Oh, by the way, this is episode 99. I'm so excited about our next episode. Okay, so please be with me. When I air that, and then so long, my friends.